Hello, Aries. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I'm always wishing you peace and the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. So let's see what's going on with you. All right. So far we have the Star, Ten of Cups, Princess of Pentacles. So right now I feel like we're dealing with an Aries that's in a healing phase. Here we go. Let's go this way. There you go. So we're dealing with an Aries that's in a healing phase in the matters of self-confidence, reevaluating your self-worth. This is all dealing with yourself and in the matters of love, being happy when it comes to love. So you're at the drawing board. Let's look deeper into your current situation because you have the Star and the influence is the Ten of Cups. So it just screams out to me self-love. Like the challenges of healing a relationship. The wounds from your end. You have Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. You see that? See? There you go. Now you can. Look, I'm thinking it's the damn cards. It's the camera. All right. So here we go. You have Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Swords on the healing. Now, the reason why the healing is here is that you need some isolation. You need to dive in and do some heavy self-reflecting. You're learning things about yourself. You're realizing the changes or reflecting on the behaviors that you have been displaying or, performing in the world. Reason, oh, nope, almost messed up. Reason for that, though, is the Ten of Cups. That's what's influencing it. So it's giving me an Aries that's trying to be serious. I know y'all didn't. That wants to be serious and wholehearted. Hold on, y'all. Wholeheartedly present in your relationship. This is clarified with, how many cards is this? With the Lovers. The Sun, and the Ace of Wands. Ooh. So whether you're in a relationship or not, this is in the matter of love. One that is desiring to be in a relationship. So if you are involved, Aries, when you have the Lovers, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands clarifying the Ten of Cups, it's like you're trying to be better in your relationship, but you realize that you got some healing, some pain that you're reflecting on. Swords, which way is he facing for me? And this is in matters of past relationships, the Knight of Swords. Gaining that knowledge. Hey, this is an Aries that's doing some honest self-reflecting. So if you're a cross watcher, they trying to better themselves so they can be better for you. This is not a self-absorbed Aries. This is a very family-oriented Aries. And I think this is a masculine. So when you have, one that's trying to indulge in their passion, to fully be present with someone, it's giving me Aries on the, oh, I think I had this for you for the month of August. One that's getting ready to get married. Because I didn't do that many August monthly reads, but I know I did one for Aries. I think it was Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So check that out. It is a lengthy one, but it was very informative. It was like an Aries that was dealing with a Pisces, So you could be a Pisces Aries, or an Aries that is with the Pisces, or an Aries with Jupiter in your 12th house. Was it the 12th house? Or would it be Venus in your 12th house? I remember that being a big thing. And that just came to me because I don't remember those, like those readings all the way. I just remember it having a lot of water. Princess of Pentacles. Fixing this, what you're not seeing is a new opportunity coming your way. What that opportunity is, we're going to clarify. Hold on. Because this is an Aries that's focused on past relationships. Maybe they were largely self-focused in their past connections. But this is what you're going through right now, Aries. I know I was just talking about you in the third person. Cross watching this ain't your show. This is for Aries, like if you was a cross watcher. But yeah, it's the burdens. You're carrying heavy weights. It's like you're trying to heal from past mistakes. Look, baby, you can't change the past, but you damn sure can change the future. You know, just living your truth now. Some things just shitty, and we can't go back in time. It's looking like your ass is going back in time, though. I stand corrected. Because you have the Page of Wands here with the Ten of Swords. So with Three of Cups, it's like, I think you're trying to right a wrong, Aries. Princess of Pentacles is all about learning. So it's like you've grasped, you've learned what you did wrong. Maybe your heart is with somebody from the past. Like it's a regret energy. Or it could be, you could be in another relationship and realize that every relationship you get in is reminding you of that person. It's also giving heavy energy of one that's trying to move on and be happy, but feel like they can't be happy because maybe you feel like this person has something on you. Like, I don't mean like something humiliating. I mean like they still got a hold on you. You gotta like seal something with this individual. Let's get your advice for this situation. Now this right here, the star is where you at right now. So when you watch this reading, this is where you at right now in need of some healing. You're trying to heal that or hoping to heal whatever's happened in the past. This is dealing with you and your own actions that you have learned from. So you've gained wisdom from how you performed in the past, how you kept things to yourself, how you may have caused some wounds or, you know, hurt some feelings, burnt bridges. And you're understanding why that happened, or you're just gaining knowledge on things that didn't work out the way that you planned for them to work out, Aries. That's right now. This right here is what you're not seeing, an opportunity. So the opportunity could be now, or it could be very well in the near future, like very close future, of you being able to close this chapter, like heal from it, let it go. Let go of past sins, past regrets, past failures. Just let it go. It's easier said than done, but that opportunity is coming your way. Now, the fact that we got two cards that's going in the west is like this is in the past. It's like as if you're going to be feeling like seizing the opportunity of connecting with someone from the past. Or it could be a situation with multiple people. Three of Cups do represent a group. And just coming to terms with shit happens. All right. Let's look at your advice. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way. That's the second time I did that. Eight of Wands. I sure was just sitting here talking about nothing can stop me. Y'all hear me? For those of you who don't know what that is, it's all the way up Fat Joe and Remy Ma. And I think it's French Montana, because I think he say, shorty what you want, shorty what you need. My niggas running game, we ain't never leaving. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleeping. You got two B tours. I got 12 B's. That's French Montana verse. Where you at? You have the Hermit, 5 of Wands. Look, there is the Master 9 right there, the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. You came out with 2 of those, 9 of Swords and 9 of Cups. So we have 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is your advice. Now the energy that is motivating that 8 of Wands is the Hermit, the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. Ooh. So right here, look, my friend. Who that is? That's 4 of Wands. All right, I was counting the 8 and the 5, y'all. Don't talk shit about how I count now. Nah, all love, all love. But what you have here, when the Hermit's coming through, this is all about the self, all right? Reflecting on yourself, trusting your own self. It's all about introspection. You ain't dealing with nobody else. Nobody else is influencing you. You're going within entirely, all right? Now, this is about a conflict that you've had with somebody that you have strong nostalgia with, strong memories with. This individual, the advice is, when you see 8 of Wands, that's Sagittarius, that's Jupiter energy. And as you can see, he depicted, what the? Just going all in. It tells me that you doing this reflecting and actually, like, I hate when I can see things and I can't really articulate it. It pisses me off. But, and you got 5 of Cups at the bottom too. Here, this is taking ownership, reflecting, seeing your part. What it tells me though, if you do connect with this person or you go charging in, communicating with them, don't expect everything to be sweet with this individual, because you got 5 of Wands here, which does represent conflict. 2 people can't be victims. You understand? Everybody needs to take ownership. Think about the law. It's 2 people that fucked up. All right? This is some true shit. When you go, it's 2 people that have done a wrong, and now the judge has to intercede, take the negative and positive, who's representing the right story, how you articulating it well, the facts, evaluating it, and then dispersing it out. Nobody necessarily entirely wins and nobody entirely loses. You understand? It just creates a balance. Excuse my arms, my hands. It just creates a balance. So what this is saying is, you don't want to go in with an attitude, and I think that's what you're doing, because this is your advice. You're trying to formulate a way that it comes off like you want to hit home with it. You don't want to come off aggressive, but you also don't want to come off, better choice of words, entitled. Like, you don't want to be like, well, this happened in XYZ. Because here with that Knight of Swords, you've had the opportunity to reflect and learn. There are things that are illuminating to you that you didn't see before. Hindsight is always 20/20. That's why they say, before you react to something, pause, breathe, reflect, then respond. Be slower to respond. Because when you look at everything and its, entirety, and not act on your emotions, the results are usually better. You, Aries, that is what you're doing here. You're healing you, and then you got a charge in there and a charge in here. So you're coming in, and you're being called too. You're being called to act. You're being called to communicate, and just put forth the action to initiate this, because clearly it's heavy on you. It's like you want to mend this. So do something. It's like when I see the Hermit too, you already know, especially Hermit and the 6 of Cups, you already know what to do. You dragging your feet. The advice is, yes, the moment is there. Reflect. How long I've been talking to y'all on this reading? I be looking. All right, 14 minutes. Get to the point, because you only got one more card left anyways. Can you even see that? No, you can't. If I had it right there. Girl, bye. They just want this read. And I want to give it. So, bottom of the deck, we do have the Emperor and we have the Five of Cups. Okay? I think there's heavy regrets here. A lot of people, what psalm is that? Psalm 60. Read Psalm 60. I strongly advise people to read their prayers before you go to bed. Meditate first, then read the prayer, then go to bed. All right? And sit for like 10 minutes. If you're the type of person that need to watch TV, do that process first. Then you can put something on. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to watch anything before you go to bed. Sometimes you need to, have the TV watching you, to go to sleep. Or, put on some nature sounds that also feed into the meditation, give more of like a tranquil effect with you going into the dream world. Or I tell people, as soon as you wake up, I'm talking as soon as you wake up, recite the prayer. So if you wake up and you gotta pee, take your phone with you, and while you doing the tinkling, read the prayer. Wash your hands and go out and then read the prayer again. The point is, you want that prayer to be the first thing that's on your mind, because when you wake up, it's all clear. There's nothing toxic or influential going on. It also helps too with recapping your dreams. So Psalm 60 will help you forgive yourself for the past, basically. But here, that's your advice with moving forward. Now, if you like this final card, your outcome, then take the advice. Counting on this money, we never sleep. I got B12, I got 12. Oh, Prince of Cups. Love is in the air. Then you got another five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, outcome, Prince of Cups. This will help you with moving forward. And this motherfucker facing us too. So, victory in healingness. You got the Star and you have the Prince of Cups. So there is victory ahead, or victory to be obtained. There you go. Let me, cause we never leave. You have 10 of Wands. Ooh. Four of Pentacles. And the World. Can y'all see that card? Because she showed naked. There we go. Because I don't want no motherfucking trouble. Being here talking like my inner voice. All right, because this is at the bottom, so I don't forget. And then you got Five of Swords. Yeah, it's a big challenge, huh? Yeah, I bet it is. Only say that you got a reading that's similar to mine. So anywho, we have the Knight of Cups. Knights are princes in this deck, so we have the Prince of Cups. It's a cosmic deck. 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles in the World. What this tells me is you're going to be able to drop those burdens. That heavy what if, because the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, who else was it? And the Hermit, all of them, even your 9 of Cups and the Star, they're all facing west. I don't know why I just told you that. Like you a reader. Well, you might be. I watch tarot too. Anywho, so this is in the past. So what this tells me is that you're going to solidify the happiness that you're out to obtain. You're going to gain that here in the past, from the past. So whatever wounds that you're carrying from the past, whatever feelings that you had from the past, you're going to heal that. What you're out to seek or gain, you are going to gain it. You're no longer, this is not a selfish Aries. So it's gonna end. Whatever it is, it's gonna end. If you out to create something new with your person, then you're gonna create that something new. If you're out here just trying to heal it, so there is no negativity or spite attached to your name or just who you are in general. You know, a lot of people think people go to the past because they want to be with you and take off with you in the sky. That ain't it. Some people just don't like that the way things ended. They don't like the wounds that we created with us being together. Whether who did it or who didn't, they're still there and it's equal. This is somebody that's just trying to level things out. Now, bottom of the decks, we have 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. It's going to be a lot of hard work. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight. It ain't just going to be like one huge conversation. Whether you initiate the conversation or your person does, because energy is interchangeable. What it says is this isn't, I just say 8 of Pentacles too. Yep, that's Virgo as well. But this isn't something that's just going to happen overnight. You dealing here, I think that's funny. Virgo was the center and then you end with Taurus and Capricorn. Bitch, I wasn't even paying attention. Look, 8 of Pentacles is at the bottom of here too. Look, let's move on. The point here is, Aries, is that one, this tells me you've been working on this for a long time. And it's been chipping away at you. Like deeply. The more you try to ignore it, the more it's just heavy on you. 2, well, I guess that was 2 things, huh? 3, 3 is, I think there's an energy here where you felt more abandoned, more ignored. I'm looking at it because I laid this here and I'm looking at the sun. So I think the more you tried to make things better, the more things became worse. And then maybe you have pulled back when the energy was what you wanted, but you had already, you know, kind of washed your hands with it. It was kind of like whatever. The 3 of Pentacles then tells me too, it's not just you. You know, if you dealing with a group of people, because there's a group of people there, who else we saw? I mean, the 6 of Cups got 2 people. Shit, that's a team. So what this tells me is that you can only control how you carry yourself. You can only control the way that you react, and you can only hold accountability for yourself and your emotions. Yeah, you might have done something that made somebody feel some type of way, and yeah, we can be apologetic, but what you got to understand overall, honey, is that everybody has their own perception of reality. You can try your best to be good to somebody, but if their perception is just janky, then their perception is janky, and that's based on your perception. You know, they may take your gift as a form of showing off, you know, as a form of, oh, you just trying to stunt type thing, and it really ain't that. Your apology, they may take it as you just trying to be condescending, you know, but as long as you move in your truth, you know, you being honest with yourself, that's all that really matters. A lot of people think, no, I gotta agree. No, you do not need people to confirm your feelings. You do not need people to say, yes, I forget. Like, you don't need that. But if you put that out there and you tell them that, and you really mean that, and they still want to act funny, and you ain't got to be like, kiss my ass. But, you know, really, it's like, it is what it is. Wash your hands with it, walk away, and don't look back again. Because you said your piece. You understand? And you really meant it. Allow those people, everybody have their own journeys. All right, now I'm getting preachy on you. That's the point of your reading. Because it is true, though. All right. That's true. Everybody, you know, we all got free will. And as my favorite movie say, my favorite movie is Devil's Advocate. Free will, it is a bitch. Okay? Just understand in situations like that, when you're doing your best, I like to say you kind of walking tiptoeing in God's shoes. Because God can set up a beautiful, all you got to do is do this. Stick to the rules. You know, stick to the rules. Stick to the guidelines. People fall off the guidelines. And how does he feel about it? And then when they get hurt, who they cry to? And then when they try their best to do something and it fails because it don't come through the way that they wanted to, and they sitting there fasting and praying and they ain't getting it yet, they ain't ready for it, who they get mad at? Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave you on that note. Look, love, do the best that you can. Stay focused. Stand on morals. Move with integrity. and everything will work out for you. Trust and believe that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.